Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.
Welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Thursday, March 30th. Hope you're having a great day out there. Lots of good stuff to tell you about today. We got baseball, softball, tennis. We got some basketball news, all kinds of good stuff to talk about. And as we came on the air, Randy had to remind me that yes, the Reds lost on opening day, 5-4 to the Pirates. So I still wore my hat anyway. So once a fan, always a fan. I don't care if they stink or not. It's I've always been a Reds fan. I'll always be a Reds fan.
They're already in last place.
Actually, Ricky Elkins just sent me a meme that had Mr. Red Leg, and on the top of it said eliminated. They've already been eliminated.
That's funny.
Hey, Hunter Green today. How about 105 mile an hour fastball from Hunter Green? How about that?
Wow.
The kid is electric. He really is. He's got good stuff. Got to work on that control, but that's all right. He's got good stuff.
Little bit upside.
Nobody tuned into this show to listen to us talk about Major League Baseball. We're going to talk about some high school baseball. Couple of local teams in action tonight, and both picking up victories, I'm happy to say. Start off right here in Richmond. Madison Central picking up a 10-6 win over Frankfort in their final game before they head south to the Fort Walton Beach Bash down in Florida. And Central scored 3 times in the first, 3 times in the second, 2 more times in the fourth, 2 more times in the fifth. Frankfort did battle back and scored 5 times in the top of the 7th inning to make things interesting. Actually brought the tying run to the plate there in the 7th inning, but Indians pound out 7 hits, take advantage of 7 Frankfurt errors to move to 7-1 on the season. See that? 7-7-7. I just made that up off the top of my head. But Parker Mullins with a 3-run homer in the first inning. He ended up with 5 RBIs. Keith Stewart got the start on the mound, went 1 2/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, and struck out 2. And he also went 3 for 3 with an RBI, a walk, and a run scored. Let's see here. Candace Spivey 1 for 3 with a double, 2 runs scored, an RBI, and a walk. Bradley Pointer with a walk and an RBI. Drew Hess 1 for 3 with a walk. Eli Metcalf 2 walks, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Griffin Lyons 1 for 4 as well. Indians used 6 pitchers in this one. Petromonaco, Hicks, Zachary, Lyons, and Metcalf. So lots of different guys got in there, especially late. But Indians moved to 7-1 on the season with a pretty solid victory over at Don Richardson Field. And afterwards, we had a chance to talk to the man who hit the homer, Parker Mullins, and the man who got the win on the mound, Keith Stewart. We're here at Madison Central High School, where the Indians have picked up a 10-6 win over Frankfort. Parker Mullins, Keith Stewart, congratulations, guys. The last game before Florida, you guys head south with a 7-1 record. Keith, first start of the year on the mound. You walked the second guy, but you on 4 pitches, but bounced back. Had a good outing out there. How'd you feel?
Felt good. Just had to put my trust in the teammates, come out there and do what I needed to do. And that was about it.
And, of course, 3 batters into the game. This guy gives you a 3-0 lead on a bomb to right field there. So, Parker, what were you take us through that at-bat and kind of what you see there?
He thought it was 2-0, then grooved the fastball, swung, hit it, got the first, didn't think it was out, and then got the first. It was big relief.
First one of the year, right?
Yeah, first one.
Yeah. And you guys overall as a team kind of been struggling a little bit offensively. A couple of games you only had 4 or 5 hits, but you guys keep finding a way to get runners on, get runners in, and win games.
Yeah, it's a young team, so it's going to take a while, but by the end, we'll be good.
Yeah, and a lot of the young pitchers get to pitch tonight too, Keith, and so those guys are getting some good experience.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, experience is where it's at. Just gotta have experience to go all the way.
Yeah. All right, you guys making the trip to Florida again this year? What's your favorite part of going down there every year?
Probably the bus ride up.
Oh, absolutely.
Bus ride up.
Bus rides.
Bus ride down or back?
Oh,
Down.
Down.
Back's the worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you're stopping somewhere this year. Have they told you where you're stopping yet?
Surprise.
It's a surprise. Yeah, they didn't tell me either. So it's supposed to be. It's always somewhere cool though, right?
Yeah. No McDavid bus, but we'll see.
All right. All right. Well, 7-1 on the season. Have a lot of fun down there, and good luck to you guys. Thanks, man. All right. The Indians will take on Rivas, Illinois on Sunday down in Fort Walton. And there'll be a stop somewhere on the way down. And we had assistant coach David Withers on our show a couple of weeks back on the Richmond Register Sports Show or the Sunday show. And he said they had something planned, but they never tell the guys what that is until they get there. So it'll be something cool. It always is. They'll stop in somewhere and it'll be interesting. So we'll be looking for that on Sunday. We'll be like, yeah, well, they can go here and do that now. That's no fun. But I'm sure it'll be on social media, so we'll be watching the at Central Baseball on Twitter to see where they go. But 7-1 on the season for the Indians. Also a good night for the Eagles. The Madison Southern baseball team down in Pulaski County rolling to a 12-4 victory to move to 3-4 on the season. Trey Hilton, 4 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. Zach Morgerson, 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs and a walk. Caleb Cobb, 1 for 3, a couple of walks, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs and a double. Hayden Kane was walked 3 times, I guess, after he hit 2 home runs last night. The Pulaski County didn't want to pitch to him, so they walked him 3 times. Zach Hudson walked and scored a run. Aiden Lilly had a triple, an RBI, and also scored a run. Carson Livers, 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Landon No, 2 for 2 with 3 runs scored. He also walked twice. Zach Morgerson started on the mound, 3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs with 3 Ks. Braden Hudson pitched the final 4. Didn't allow a hit or a run, had 3 walks and struck out 7. But Pulaski County was up 2-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Southern scored 5 times in the third and 4 times in the fourth, and then 3 times in the fifth to take the lead and pick up the big road victory. So the Eagles are heading south as well, just not quite as far. They're heading down to Tennessee for a tournament, and they will take on Grace Christian Academy tomorrow down in a little event just right around the Knoxville area. So high school softball action, couple of games. Madison Southern and Rockcastle County played a crazy game a week ago up here in Madison County down in Berea, in which Southern was able to rally for a 9-8 win in extra innings. The teams met again on Thursday, and the Lady Rockets got a little measure of revenge, picking up a 13-5 win over Madison Southern. 18 hits for Rockcastle County, but for Madison Southern it was Taylor Reeves, 2 for 4 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Ashlyn Estep, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Alexis Keener, 2 for 4 with runs scored. Jada Carter, 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Crystal Cook with an RBI. Lydia Grinstead, 1 for 1 with a pair of walks. Belle Strunk went the distance in the circle. I gave up all 18 hits and all 13 runs, but only 4 of those were earned. So Southern committed 6 errors in the game. She walked 1 and struck out 2. Madison Southern actually up 3-0 early in this game, but Rock tied things up in the 4th and then went ahead and then scored 6 times in the 5th and 3 times in the 6th. Right? Yep. Yeah, 6 in the 5th, 3 in the 3rd. That's what I meant to, or 3 in the 6th. That's what I meant to say. 5-6 on the season for the Lady Eagles. They'll have some time off now with spring break coming up, and the next game they have listed on the schedule isn't until April the 8th. And the model softball team was over in Boonville tonight and suffered an 11-0 5-inning loss to Owsley County. 2-4 on the season now for the Lady Patriots, and they're back in action Friday at Lynn Camp. Also had an all-county tennis match right here in Richmond tonight as well. Madison Central playing host to Madison Southern, and the Indians and Lady Indians both pick up 4-1 victories. On the girls' side of things in singles action, it was J.C. Wilson and Leah Crump both picking up victories. In the doubles matchup, Central's Katie Schaefer and Bethany Burns picked up a 3-set win over Julia Bingham and Carly Heshemy, while Cecile Hooper and Piper Wash picked up a victory as well. Madison Southern's only win in the girls' side was Anna Seals and Riley Green picking up a doubles victory over Emily Barney and Amanda Beal. And on the boys' side, Central won both of the singles matches. Brian Pruitt beat Hayden Jakubowski 6-1, 6-0, and Braden Stam defeated Ashton Hazelwood 8-1. In the two doubles matches, the teams split those. Cam Heshemy and Rue Limmer of Madison Southern picked up a win, while Chandler Smith and Pat Morin of Madison Central picked up victories. And if I scroll back here far enough, I can tell you that the looks like there's Madison Central's next match won't be until April 11th after spring break when they get back from that. So, all right. And we teased you a little bit last night about there was a press conference this morning over at EKU. And I think we even joked about this, didn't we, Randy, that we said we wondered what it was going to be about. And we kind of thought maybe what it was what it was. And the coach, A.W. Hamilton, the coach, came out and basically said that everybody's coming back next year, and which is in this era of college basketball is a remarkable thing if it holds up. It is only March 30th, so we'll see what happens between now and then. But a team that won 23 games, fourth most in school history, all those players came out, and every one of them said they were going to come back next year. So if they do that, obviously EKU will be the I would imagine would be the favorite to win the ASUN, especially with Kennesaw State and Liberty leaving. But they said they're all coming back. So. That's a great thing. I know a lot of buzz around town about that and the way they finished the season by getting to the final of the CBI and everything. So if they can keep that core together, and like I said, it's only March, so we'll see what happens. But we take these young men at their word, and if they say they're coming back, then we appreciate that and assume that's what they will do. So should be a great time, and a lot of media there. It was really the Colonels have really that team has gained a lot of media attention, especially during that CBI run and everything. So, but all those guys coming back. All right, looking ahead to tomorrow, and I feel like I'm wasting my time by even saying this with all the rain that's in the forecast. But here's what's supposed to be on the schedule. High school softball, you got Berea at Pineville, Model at Lynn Camp. You have baseball-wise, you have Madison Southern in that tournament down in Tennessee, and you've got Model playing host to Somerset Christian. Track and field, you've got the Madison Southern track and field team at the event over in Boyle County, and the baseball Colonels will open up a really important 3-game ASUN series at home, 6 o'clock against North Florida. Colonels sitting there at 1-5 in the league after the first 2 weeks of the season. North Florida 3-3. So the Colonels, good time to turn this thing around and start climbing up that ASUN standings. So, Randy, what have you been up to? Anything exciting?
Man, I'll tell you what, I've been busy. Segments for Madison County Live. You want to see who's watching?
Sure.
We got Ricky Elkins. He said the Reds already stink.
Yes,
Lisa Taylor Seals, Luke Prince, Cody Roberts, Paula Cobb, Terry McKeon, Mercedes Hensley. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had Eli Metcalf's dad tonight told me, he said, I'll watch it every night. I love your show.
Excellent. Good job.
Oh, so much for watching. Yeah, he told me something really cool, and I think I'm going to save it for a little tidbit for later. But
okay.
It's not like it's whatever. It's just kind of interesting little tidbit. So, but cool. Yeah. But no, I had a lot. Hey, you know what? I spent probably the last 2 or 3 innings over there at Central tonight, hanging out with Lloyd Rodas.
Oh yeah, Lloyd. He didn't tell you any stories about me, did he?
No, not really.
Okay, I'll tell you stories about Lloyd.
No, just hanging out down there and watching the ball game. That's part of the. I think that's part of the best thing about baseball, man. It's just the communal nature of it. You just stand around, talk to people, and have a good time. And of course, we're working, but if you were at a minor league game or a major league game, you have a drink and get something to eat and that type of thing. And you can't beat the blue plate special over at Madison Central. You get a meat, 2 sides.
What is it?
You get a meat, 2 sides. What else? A meat, 2 sides, a dessert, and a drink for $8.
Oh, that's not bad.
You can't beat that at all.
Beat that. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's really good. And I'm gonna say this. If Lloyd's watching, Lloyd told me he was buying mine next time. So next time
Oh,
it's on
nice. That
you.
means Lloyd's buying mine too. Thanks, Lloyd.
You got to come to a game though, man. You got to come to a game.
I'm
All right.
busy,
Well, we'll be back
man. I
tomorrow.
mean, I got
Yeah.
this show to do every night.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back tomorrow, but I don't know that we'll have much to talk about with Mother Nature coming
True.
in. They're really expecting. The forecast is for a lot of heavy storms and stuff.
Heavy downpours.
We do have an interview set up tomorrow, so maybe we can show some of that. We're going
1
to
o'clock.
be part of the show for the weekend show. But if we don't have anything, maybe we'll give you a little snippet of that tomorrow. We'll give you something. We're here every night, and we're going to give you some kind of content, whatever it is. So
right.
We got to keep up our reputation as the second best.
Absolutely, because Nathan is the GOAT.
I'm the second. We are the second
GOAT.
We're the second best local sports segment in town. So we're the second best. We'll take that. We're happy with that. But, all right. Well, on the way out, I was walking out after the varsity game, and I ran into. Let me turn up the radio here. Ran into Robbie Cooksey, the AD over there at Central. He was sitting up. He was up on the hill hanging out, and so we chatted for a minute, and I was like, "Well, hey, I'm going back to do the show. Got a request," and he said, "Just play some Metallica." So
Metallica, really? Cooksey. Okay.
So for Robbie Cooksey, if I can make it work for it. So he said Inner Sandman, so we'll just go with Inner Sandman. So I think we're all with Inner Sandman, right?
Nice. Absolutely.
So for Robbie Cooksey, here's Inner Sandman by Metallica.
Dedicated to Robert Cooksey.
There it is. There it is. Sorry to all the people that live around the register here. So.
Loud.
Be a lot quieter around here without Blake, though, so it's all right.
I can see Robert going.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow with something. I don't know, something. Rain, go away.
Please.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. For the best auto service, see Ricky Middleton at Adams Buick GMC.